Hey YouTube, today I'll teach you how to play the Oregon Trail. The Oregon Trail takes place in 1848. The main objective of the game is to make it to Oregon City, Oregon from Independence, Missouri to fulfill your dreams of possibly discovering the riches of gold in the area, all while encountering problems along the way. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the gameplay and basics. Before you start, the game gives you 3 job options that you can choose from: banker, carpenter, and farmer. The differences are the amount of money that you start off with. As a banker you start off with $1,600, while with the carpenter you start off with $800 and the farmer with $400. The downside is that you earn less points as a banker and carpenter than as a farmer. So unless you want to make it to the top score, go for the carpenter for a nice satisfying playthrough. This game is a choice game, which requires you to type in numbers that line up with the choices, or yes or no options. You can also simply answer the yes or no choices by typing Y for yes and N for no. Make sure to hunt to sustain a good food source. You can do this by going to the choice menu and clicking 8 when you enter a checkpoint. This is important because your party members depend on the food that you provide them, and based on how many members you have, the food will either deplete slowly or quickly day after day. If you couldn't get any animals for the first hunting session, it's okay, just try again until you do. If you want to keep everyone in your party alive, make sure that when the pop-up says that someone contracted a disease or injured themselves, that you rest for at least 5 to 8 days. There is although a slim chance that they still end up dying. You can talk to the people that you meet with at checkpoints, in which they give you in-game hints and give information about the surrounding area. You can also trade with them anywhere by pressing the 7 key in the choice menu and read what they want and what they're offering it for. You can accept or decline by saying yes or no. Finally, there are some events that occur during your trip to Oregon. There will be some thieves who are going to steal your supplies, or your wagon being caught on fire, but there'll also be some beneficial events like a berry bush where you can get more food, or an abandoned wagon with supplies in it. Hope you guys learned something new here. I definitely left off a few other details in the game, so it's for you to discover by manually playing. Bye bye.